Disrespect is an inevitable part of life. No matter how kind, wise, or disciplined you are, there will always be people who belittle, mock, and undermine you. They may do it out of jealousy, ignorance, or simply because they lack the self-restraint to govern their tongues. But as a Stoic, you must understand one fundamental truth. You cannot control them. You can only control yourself. The weak man lets insults dictate his emotions. He reacts impulsively, allowing anger to rule him. The strong man, however, remains unmoved. He does not engage in petty disputes, nor does he waste his breath defending his worth to those who do not see it. His strength is in his self-mastery. Disrespect will come, but whether it disturbs your peace is entirely in your hands. Here are 10 Stoic lessons on how to deal with it. 1. Control your response, not their actions. You cannot dictate how others will treat you, but you hold absolute power over how you respond. If someone throws an insult, you have two choices. Let it disturb your peace, or let it pass like the wind. The man who allows himself to be angered by the words of another is no different from a puppet on strings, easily manipulated. But the man who remains calm, who sees the insult for what it is, mere noise, empty words, he holds true power. A great tree does not tremble at the first gust of wind. It remains standing, unshaken. So too must you be when faced with disrespect. The moment you react in anger, you hand over your power. The moment you remain calm, you prove your strength. No one can control you unless you allow them to. 2. Recognize that disrespect reveals more about them. A fool can only speak from his own nature. If a man is bitter, his words will be bitter. If he is insecure, he will try to bring others down. Understand this: the disrespect of others is not a reflection of your worth, but a reflection of their inner struggles. Imagine a man who walks through the streets throwing mud at others. He does not dirty the world, he only dirties himself. The one who mocks and belittles is exposing his own weakness, his own lack of character. Do not let his words affect you, for they are born from his own turmoil. Let him carry his burden alone. 3. Choose indifference over injury. The fool shouts at the sky. Does the sky respond? If a dog barks at the moon, does the moon descend to argue? Be as they are, untouched by the noise of lesser minds. Indifference is not weakness. It is the highest form of strength. People disrespect you because they expect a reaction. They feed off your anger, your frustration, but when you remain indifferent, when you do not react, do not flinch, do not even acknowledge their words, you strip them of their power. Silence is the greatest response to the foolish. To be unbothered is to be untouchable. 4. Do not expect respect from the ignorant. Would you expect a blind man to admire a painting? Would you demand that a deaf man appreciate a song? Then why expect wisdom from the foolish? If you base your peace on the respect of others, you will always be disappointed. Expect nothing, and you will never be let down. The wise man understands that respect is not something he is owed. It is something he gives to himself. Live by your own code, and and let the opinions of the ignorant fade into the background. 5. Stand in your integrity, not in their opinion. The judgment of others is fleeting, but your integrity is eternal. Do not trade your values for their approval. The wise man remains steadfast, while the weak man changes with every insult thrown his way. Consider gold. Whether praised or criticized, its value remains unchanged. You too must be like gold. Let others say what they will, for their words do not define you. Only your actions, your principles, and your character determine your worth. Stand firm and let them waste their breath. 6. Use disrespect as a teacher. Man who is never challenged never grows. Disrespect is not a curse, but a lesson in patience, discipline, and self-mastery. Ask yourself, why does this bother me? What weakness within me is being revealed? Every insult is an opportunity to refine your mind. If someone calls you weak and you feel anger, perhaps you doubt your own strength. If they call you foolish and it stings, perhaps you are uncertain in your wisdom. Use their words as a mirror, and where you find insecurity, strengthen yourself. 7. Disengage from the battles of fools. A wise man does not wrestle with a pig, for both become dirty, but only one enjoys it. Do not engage with those who seek to provoke you. Their energy is wasted if you refuse to give them an audience. Walk away, not in cowardice, but in wisdom. There is no need to fight meaningless battles. The moment you refuse to play their game, you have already won. 8. Master yourself before seeking mastery over others. Do you wish to command respect? Then command yourself first. A man who is ruled by his emotions, who rages at every slight, who crumbles at every insult, has already lost. But a man who rules himself, who is steady, disciplined, and indifferent to disrespect, such a man is truly powerful. Let your mastery of self be your greatest weapon. When you control your emotions, no man can provoke you, no insult can reach you, and no disrespect can shake you. 9. Remember, that time destroys all insults. Where are the insults from 10 years ago? Where are the people who mocked you long ago? Time devours them all. Why then do you allow a passing word to trouble you? Disrespect, like all things, is temporary. Do not cling to it as if it were eternal. Let it pass, and it will vanish like smoke in the wind. A year from now, will you even remember this moment? If not, let it go now. 10. Respect yourself above all. Here you respect yourself. No disrespect from another can truly harm you. The man who values his own worth does not seek validation from others, nor does he shrink from their disapproval. Hold yourself to high standards. Walk with dignity, and let no man's words shake your foundation. If you are rooted in self-escatect, no storm can uproot you. The world may throw insults, but they will never reach the man who knows his own value. You do not need their respect. You only need your own.